A little bit windier than I would say the last couple of days.
Yeah, we had a front come through, another push of that cold air that's to the north, and it did come in. So you notice the northwest winds pick up during the day. They were gusting over 20 miles per hour at times. This is the temperature pattern that we're seeing across the country. Now, it is cold across the midsection of the nation, but not unusually so for this time of the year. A lot of these temperatures just barely below freezing over parts of the northern and the central plains. The warmest temperatures are mainly in the coastal areas and the southern states, all the way back out toward the coast there of Southern California. Meanwhile, our national satellite and radar picture shows the rain continued today, moving up into Pennsylvania and New York, and could see an inch or two falling in that general vicinity. We also saw that winter storm continue to spin right now, spinning not too far from St. Louis is where that circulation is centered, and there was still some snow, but not quite as much as we have seen over the past few days. On the west coast, getting some rain that's starting to move in as another in those series of storms pushes off the Pacific and into the western coastal areas. Futurecast, this is again the center of that winter storm, and you see that it is traveling eastward. So as we said earlier in the week, fortunately, none of that snow or that nasty wintry type precipitation getting funneled down into Texas. That system will continue to move eastward, kind of meander there on Friday near the Ohio Valley and parts of the Great Lakes. While here in East Texas, we're still getting some of those cooler temperatures into the area, but we are not getting any precipitation, at least heading into the weekend. Now, as we go to Saturday, that high pressure system down in South Texas will start to turn our winds out of the southwest at the surface, and that is going to usher in a warm-up. It'll start Saturday afternoon and increase quite a bit on Sunday, as we'll see our temperatures for highs getting back up into the 60s there before the weekend is over. Thursday morning, forecast low temperatures. That's tomorrow, and we'll see those back down into the upper 20s to the lower 30s across East Texas. So that surge of cold air behind today's cold front, we'll be feeling the effects of that not only Thursday morning but through the afternoon as well. High temperatures will be in the 40s over most of East Texas. We could see some low 50s down around the Lufkin vicinity there in the southern part of deep East Texas. Friday morning, going to have another day where we'll have quite a few freezing temperatures. Upper 20s to the low 30s across the area. Again, fortunately, no precipitation or anything like that falling that could create some travel problems. Friday afternoon, forecast highs going to be a few degrees warmer, but still cool in the 50s, ranging from the upper 40s and low 50s in the north to the low and the mid 50s down in deep East Texas, with a northwest wind continuing to blow across the area. Tonight, we're expecting a clear sky, a low temperature around 31 degrees, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday afternoon, high temperature only 48, sunshine, northwest winds 10 to 15. Over the next 7 days, well, as we get into this New Year's Eve weekend, we'll see sunny skies. Temperatures start to warm on Saturday, up to 64 for the high on Sunday. Low temperatures still at 30 degrees Saturday morning. And then Monday will cool down again for the first day of the new year. The best chance of rain coming in will be actually Tuesday night, but we'll have a slight chance leading into that Tuesday and coming out of it on Wednesday. Deep East Texas, a few nighttime showers are possible Sunday. Otherwise, pretty much the same as the rest of East Texas, with that best chance of rain coming on Tuesday night. You can check that forecast at any time. Just go to our website, fox51.com.